Javier Kajika, tactical operations expert.
He's a ghost, but he leaves a remarkable signature. We've had reports of a number of patrols being ambushed in Battery Park. We're pretty sure it's Kajika. Best bet would be to follow his trail and see where it leads.
I can't do this shit anymore.
It's probably just a power outage.
The network going down and you getting orders to go to DC, which you ignored by the way, is not just a power outage.
We all got the call. It was probably just a glitch in the system. I'm needed here.
You're not needed anywhere.
Paul.
You know I don't trust the division. I can't. Between Keener and first wave assholes, the network, fucking Isaac, constant reminders that Directive 51 was a terrible idea gone too far.
So what do you want to do, Rhodes?
I want you to stop justifying the bullshit, Lau, and take some goddamn responsibility. So what do you think?
It'll take some work, but I can get it back up and running. We'll need to get permission from Conley.
Already granted. Apparently it was Kajika's idea.
Then I'll let it get started right away.
How long?
How long will it take to get me 10 good engineers?
Already done.
And I'll need a backup crew to take care of any disturbances. Nancy's bound to attract some attention once she gets going.
Nancy?
Nancy gets us to where we need to go. You always gotta name your ride.
So, what's the structure?
The police, fire department, and National Guard have consolidated into the Joint Task Force. Effective immediately, the JTF will liaise with the division.
They're inexperienced. Can we trust them to fall in line?
There is no falling in line. They are the locals and we are the outsiders.
Being local doesn't mean they'll make the right decisions. Emotional attachments cloud better judgment.
Which is why we need to listen to what they have to say, get on their good side, and make sure the transition runs as smoothly as possible. It's no secret that the good people of New York have struggled to contain this thing. They care about this city. It's our job to support them and keep it from falling apart.
We'll get the job done. But I'm not depending on people who are already starting to crack. You had a choice. Stay or leave. You chose to leave.
It was chaos. There was nothing I could do.
You all have one thing in common. A severe lack of accountability.
No, it's not like that.
No?
This never happened before.
So you absolved yourself of responsibility.
We helped people.
By sacrificing others. You people don't deserve this city.
Please. We can make this right. I can make this right. Let me help.
It's too late for that.
Please.
Since you're so intent on passing the blame, I'm gonna need some names.
Sometimes I can't believe you're my sister.
Love you too.
After everything that happened with the first wave, how can you still think the division is the answer?
You don't burn down the institution because one employee goes rogue.
It wasn't one.
You know me. I don't quit.
Well, you don't have to quit. You can keep doing your mission. I'm just saying, maybe it shouldn't be as a division agent. It should be as Faye.
I can't protect you on my own.
You've got Rhodes, Benitez, and Candle. You're not on your own.
Their support. They don't have the resources we need.
Yeah, well, resources aren't everything, Faye.
Heather, let me know if you still think that when you run out of food. And I'll keep doing what I have to make sure that doesn't happen. I know you were there.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hell's Kitchen.
Sure, I've been to Hell's Kitchen.
You attacked the settlement.
We took some stuff that belonged to us. Some idiots tried to start a fight over it. Not our fault it ended the way it did.
You killed my sister!
Oh yeah? Don't remember. Guess I must have shot her in the back.
God damn you. God fucking damn you!
This is Javier Kajika. Rikers have overrun the building, requesting JTF support. Request denied. We can't hold them alone. We're falling back. You should too. What? We've called an evacuation order. We need to finish this. It's already in motion. Nothing left but a couple of stragglers. You can't just leave. It's over, Agent. I'm not having any more deaths on my conscience. I should have known you'd fuck us. If we stay, we're dead. If we leave, we're rogue. I'm sorry, Agent. There's nothing I can do. Over and out. Fuck!
You really want me to work with Kajika?
It's not about what I want. It's about what we need. He's got resources we can exploit.
I don't like the idea of working with someone on a vigilante crusade.
That's irrelevant. He wants the JTF out of the picture. The cleaners need the same thing. Mutual benefit.
If I don't trust him, the cleaners won't trust him.
Which is why I need you with me on this one. He's like you. He's dedicated.
He's nothing like me.
Look, Viv, we're so close to achieving what we've been talking about. With Kajika on board, we can finally make it happen. I trust him to deliver on his end. He will help us succeed.
Fine. You vouch for him? He's your responsibility.
How we looking?
Well, your security could use a few upgrades, and your power relays are a mess.
What do you mean?
Pretty sure someone got a little too happy with the electrical tape. I'll need to rewire the boxes, but that should take maybe half a day.
Do we really need to be down for half a day?
I mean, we could leave it this way, but the next big thunderstorm, we could be looking at flooding and exposed wires, and that's just a recipe for electrocuted kids.
Guess we have to fix it.
Your wiring sucks. But I'm really impressed with your supplies. You got quite a warehouse and enough components that we should be able to fix the existing grid and double its capacity.
When can you start?
I get working on this first thing tomorrow.
Kowalski? You're leaving too? Afraid so, Cap. They made a pretty compelling argument.
Yeah, they do.
Look, you need me to stick around and wrap things up.
It's fine. We'll cover for you.
I don't want to put the others at risk.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks. You know, sorry for asking, Cap, but you ever consider leaving? Joining the Peacekeepers?
I thought about it. It's not for me. The badge still matters. At least we need to pretend that it does. Is your wife okay?
What are you talking about?
Your ring.
Oh, no. I'm not married. I was. Twice, actually. This is just camouflage.
How's a ring like that, camo? Looks expensive.
It is, but that's part of it. People see a well-kept, expensive, but simple band on a man's ring finger. They assume certain things about his character.
I don't know about that.
Well, you asked about my wife. You approached me with care and concern, instead of worrying about my other ring.
Huh. I guess.
Never underestimate building people's trust. It'll get you places.
Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby.
It's a gift. Don't be so suspicious. What do you want? Right now, I want to make sure our paths align. The traitors and deserters who abandoned us in the dark zone. You want them dead, so do I. I'm tracking them down. With my intel and connections, you won't have to. I'm doing this my way, Keener. I can give you access to the cleaners. All you have to do is guide them in the right direction. You're working down here, they're working down here. Might as well work together. What do you get out of it? I don't get my hands dirty. And him? Consider him a down payment. So, we have a deal.
Then we have Kajika. I don't know about this guy.
What's not to know? He checks all the boxes. Army and Spec Ops background, strong work ethic, multiple decorations, and letters of recommendation.
His Psyche eval is inconclusive.
What does that even mean?
It means we don't know what's going on inside his head. It means for all we know, a little pressure and he'll snap.
Did you even read his reports? He's been through hell and back. If he's going to snap, he would have already.
I'm just saying it's a risk. He could just be really good at hiding his flaws.
Look, can we get a second opinion? I really don't want to throw this guy out on the whims of one psychologist.
I'll take care of it.
Let me make one thing clear. I don't trust the division, and I don't trust outsiders, which makes this little arrangement problematic for the both of us.
I'm not division.
Yeah? Well, you're still an outsider. The only reason we're even listening to you right now is because of Conley.
Let's not make false assumptions about what this is. We are not allies, and I am not asking you to fall in line.
Fine. But if you want our support, you're gonna have to give us something in return.
The JTF are the only thing standing between you and eradicating the virus. I can help you bring them down.
And what do you get out of this?
There are people out there I'm looking for. That's all you need to know.
You must be mistaken. We have our own way of settling grievances.
So do I. Think of this like a ride share. Same route, different destination. We just have to get along for the journey.
If that's true, we'll get along just fine.
They're hiding something down there.
Maybe. But for now, we need to find out what's in that echo.
Echo detected. Nearby echo detected.
Bronson! Step forward. You're coming with us. For the rest of you, stay exactly where you are.
Please, you don't have to do this!
Quiet down. I don't know why we can't just burn him like the rest. As long as Kajika keeps his end of the bargain, we'll keep ours. What if he's infected? We just have to get into pathway. Then he's Kajika's problem. Can't believe they got Nancy working again.
Poor bastards didn't stand a chance.
I need names.
What's the rush?
I don't want them alive any longer than they need to be.
Restraint is a strength. You're not a division agent anymore, but don't forget your training.
We had a deal.
If you strike now, you'll send them right back into hiding.
Don't think you can manipulate me like you've manipulated the others.
I have always delivered for you, Javier. You'll get your names. But be patient. Now's not the time.
There's a JTF convoy heading to Battery Park. Are they infected? Does it matter? You think we do what we do for the hell of it? This shit takes a toll. They're treating the infected. We'll do what needs to be done. But on our terms. You have mine. I said on our terms. We're on damage control. We're not here to pick up your dry cleaning. This is non-negotiable. You should respect that. You got everything you need?
Sure. I grew up in Iowa. This is my first hurricane.
Well, you get tornadoes, and they're way scarier than this shit.
I guess you're right, but no one ever drowned in a tornado.
Unless you're unconscious and it drops you off in a lake.
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working.
Look, it's not that bad. Think of it like a big thunderstorm.
I hate thunderstorms.
Okay. Well, you want to survive, stay out of the basement. If we have a flood, the basement will be the first to flood. You want to hide from the thunder, I got some black metal and headphones. Find the most central spot you can. Away from the walls
Friendly
and the
control
roof.
point nearby.
Radio me your location and just ride out the storm listening to music.
Thanks, Paul. I owe you one. All these different government agencies, and not one of them can hold it together long enough to make a difference.
You including us in that assessment?
The way things are going.
It's not that bad.
You clearly haven't heard about Keener.
Yeah, well, he always was an asshole.
And Parnell?
Followed Keener around like a lost puppy.
It's not exactly easy to do your job when you don't know who your enemies are.
You were expecting easy?
You know what I mean.
What the? Are you getting this?
Identification confirmed. Agent Javier Kajika. Status, rogue.
Fuck. His ring's red.
You about ready?
In a minute.
How long are you gonna sit there? They made it. They're safe. Can we go now?
What's the rush? You got somewhere you need to be?
You still haven't told me why we helped them.
A guilty conscience? Is that what you want to hear? Trying to offset my misdeeds with a random act of kindness.
Helping strangers doesn't really follow the recruiting pitch. Just want to know if you're gonna make this a regular thing.
All right, what's with the interrogation?
You put us at risk. I want to know why.
Truth? He went into the building.
He what?
When we first saw him in the West Village. The smart thing would have been to get the hell out of there. That's what most people would have done. But he didn't do the smart thing. He did the right thing.
That's bullshit. The smart thing is the right thing.
Maybe. Probably. But it made me want him to survive.
So it was a fireman thing.
Come on, let's get out of here. We have work to do.
We need to waterproof, elevate, and tie down the generators.
Already done. And I built a polytunnel for the garden so it doesn't get waterlogged.
Smart. Rain barrels?
Set up, strapped, and ready for collection.
Screens over the intake?
We weighed them down with sandbags, which might not be the smartest if one of them tears and we get sand in the barrel, but it should work for now.
Windows?
Covered with plywood, or cardboard when we ran out of plywood.
Okay. I think we're ready for this hurricane. As ready as we can be, at least.
bodegas at midnight on a Saturday.
Not too bad. Comm still work. Garden seems to be mostly intact. Rain barrels are full and the sandbags didn't break. Lucky there. And only a couple
Detected.
broken windows.
The control point in proximity.
Thanks for the headphones, Paul. They helped a lot.
You're welcome. Let's see how our neighbors are doing. This is Rhodes. Anyone out there? Just wanted to check in and see if you need anything. Over.
Hey, Paul. Yeah, we're all good in here in the bunker. Could use some more bottled water and a pair of dry pants, but otherwise we're okay. The guards and supplies you sent over really saved our butts. Over.
Wait about an hour and then row as hard as you can for the other shore.
You want us to wait?
This part of the Hudson flows both ways. Right now, it's slack tide. The ebb current will make crossing a lot easier and faster.
What if we're spotted?
Oh, with this wind, you should have plenty of time to get across between patrols.
Thanks for keeping your word.
I remember what I said. This situation's only gonna get worse. Avoid crowds and assume everybody you meet is a threat. And you might have a chance.
I hope your technical difficulties get sorted out.
We'll manage.
You gotta be kidding! I haven't had this stuff in years.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us.
All right. What else is in here?
What the hell? What the fuck? What is that?
Shut it down!
Get away from there!
Jesus. That smoke? They didn't stand a chance.
What are we doing all the way up here?
What's wrong? Don't like heights?
I got some feelings about stairs.
Hey, try doing that climb with a passed-out 6-year-old on your back.
I look out there and tell me what you see.
The Hudson River?
Further.
Hoboken?
That's where you need to be. That's the promised land.
Jersey?
You don't want to stick around here. Trust me. Things are going downhill fast.
I thought no one was allowed off the island.
You gonna let that stop you?
Rogue agent deceased.
A lot of people will sleep easier with Kajika out of the way. It's terrifying how a single person can cause so much damage.
I'm going in with a team to secure his hideout and any intel left behind. By the looks of it, he gathered quite a bit of information that should be useful. Hopefully, some of that will bring us closer to Keener.